That's symmetry.
Welcome to Work of Art Wednesdays. Today we'll be reading Math at the Art Museum by Group Majoongmul, illustrated by Yun-jun Kim. Math at the Art Museum. My sister and I are going to the art museum with our parents. It's interesting that math can be found in art, Dad says. Math in art? Is that even possible? I ask. Come, let's find out, he replies. A big poster in front of the museum reads, Discover Math in Art. We hurry into the museum. The subject of this painting is numerals, Dad says. This painting includes the numerals 0 through 9. Can you find them? Mom leads us to another painting. The artist used many dots of paint to show people in a park on a sunny afternoon, she says. It took a lot of work, but the painting is beautiful. Dad points out that this painting uses geometric shapes to represent various objects in the world. Aha, says Dad. In this one, the painter used geometric shapes to represent mechanical parts. Some artists use spheres to represent faces and cylinders for arms and legs. What three-dimensional shapes might be used as parts of the human body? Dad says the face in this painting is strange. The painting shows two views of the face, from the front and from the side, joined together. Some artists, including Picasso, compose their paintings as though they were looking at an object from different directions and angles. They believe the subject could be expressed more fully that way. This painting of an acrobat has the perspective of looking up from below. This pastel work has the perspective of looking down from above. Viewed from a new perspective, a familiar object can look very different. The two cones have the same shape, but one becomes the roof of the building and the other is a long road in the paintings. A sense of distance and depth can be created on flat paper by drawing smaller and fainter for distant objects and drawing larger and sharper for closer objects. The symmetry reflected in the water is marvelous in this one, Mom says. Symmetry is when one shape becomes exactly like another if you flip, slide, or turn it. The simplest type of symmetry is reflection or mirror symmetry. Aha! The artist has arranged colors and shapes so neatly, Dad says. This collage is both beautiful and balanced. These paintings show how parts can become a whole. Various fruits, leaves, and other items are cleverly put together to create human faces. Time is the subject of this painting. The past is in the time that has already gone by. The present is the time we are in at this moment. The future is the time that is yet to come. Dad says that a mathematician and an architect named Leon Battista Alberti believed it is not possible to understand art without understanding and using mathematics. That makes sense to me. Looking for math in paintings and other artwork is eye-opening. Now we're going to start a project that uses symmetry and art.
So as you can see here, the book gives an example of mirror symmetry. The rock formation is reflected by the water, which you can see here. So let's give this a try. So for this project, you'll need paintbrushes, paper, paint, and a plate for the paint. You can find these same PDFs on cmalaf.org. I'm going to create an example of mirror symmetry today. My coloring sheet that I have is a butterfly, the first example that I ever learned of mirror symmetry when I was a kid. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint the butterfly, this gray side, however we want, put whatever design we want, and then once we finish that, we're going to flip it over like this, and then once it's painted, it will create the same effect as the gray side on this. So as you see, you press down the side that you painted onto the blank side. Once you lift it up, you can see that the hearts that I painted on this gray side are also there, exactly the same on the other side, just reflected. That's symmetry.